This is Create, a mod filled with machinery and mechanisms that allow you to fully automate many aspects of the game and open a completely new play style. You can create so many new farms that never existed in vanilla Minecraft before, and also have so many new forms of transportation, hence the train from earlier. Even though I've never talked about this mod on the channel before, it is one of my favorite ways to play the game. Trust me, you'll see why. And today I decided to create a brand new world with an amazing goal in mind. I want to kill every boss in the game by running them over with a train. If I want this to actually be possible though, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of farms and factories in order to make sure I have all the resources I need, and you know, gear would also be pretty good. So that's why today I decided to start a brand new adventure and make a series to show all my progress, because trust me, this is way too much work to fit in one episode. In addition to the Create mod, I also added a bunch of quality of life mods in order to change the game a little bit so we can create a whole new environment to play in. Oh, and I also decided to use an amplified world in order to spice up the terrain generation a bit. Wait, my FOV is very low. Okay, there. That's what I mean. I was totally prepared for that scene. What I mean is cool world generation. That's the back of my head. Okay, there. Also, one of the more important mods I put in this is the End Remastered mod. It adds 16 brand new Eyes of Ender, which we can only find by exploring and completing dungeons. And the only way we could gain access to the end is by obtaining at least 12 of these eyes. I added this to make sure we had enough time to experiment with the Create mod, and also so we'd be pretty progressed in the game before fighting the bosses. Before I forget, I also added a bunch of texture packs that don't change the way the game looks, but just to animate it and add more variants, so then, you know, it's just funky, you know? I have no clue what I just said. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this video, please subscribe, because I put a lot of effort into it, and I just really appreciate this. Also, you know, I'm getting pretty close to being monetized, so if you want to help out with that, I won't stop you. Give me more watch hours. That's the last thing I need. I don't know why I'm whispering. Now, without further ado, let's begin our completely new world, which I'd like to call the Workshop Amplified. And we're in the world, everybody. That is insane. Look how big the mountain is. Oh my god. So before anything, I do just want to say this is heavily inspired by another YouTuber I've been watching named Lance. I have been wanting to do a Create mod series for a while, and he just kind of like got me more in the mood for it, if that makes sense. So if you want to check out his series, it's in the description. I'd highly recommend it. When making this mod pack, I tried to make it as immersive as possible, and that's why I added a couple changes to the base game. First thing you'll notice is that my health, hunger, and armor bars are not showing up. No, I'm not in creative. It's this mod that hides a part of the GUI unless something actually changes to it. I just thought it would make the screen less covered. I don't know. Don't sue me. Anyways, the second thing you'll notice, you see I have a little axe icon. When I break the log, this happens. So I added a mod that basically allows you to chop down the same piece over and over again, and it'll just get progressively smaller, and then it'll just break. This tree should just crumble now because the bottom is just like what's in my pants, which is a tiny little twig. There you go. Doggy, can I have you? You look so animated. I love it. And so I began gathering tools and looking for a place to build our base, because today's goal is to at least build my house. But while adventuring, something very random happened. Why do I have earthworms? Where did I get that? What? Can I eat you? Of course I can. Okay, just ate an earthworm. Oh, is that chlamydia? No, wait, that's not even. Fighting zombies nauseous. Ain't that fun? Oh, it dropped iron. What? Look at that. I might want to live over here, like maybe above on one of these mountains, or should I live down there? Okay, this is a potential spot. So I know that ore generation is also different in Amplified. I think ores are more rare. I don't know if that applies to the Create mod resources too, but we'll find out. So I kept exploring and totally didn't die a million times, but I eventually discovered one of the best things you could find at the beginning of the game. Hello, village. I'm high as fuck. Hola, my bed. Is that guy fishing? What? I didn't know villagers do that. Alright, it's editor version of me, and in this village, all I did was literally just kill their golems, steal their hay, ransack their houses. I found a coral reef, which is pretty cool. So, like, all the normal stuff you do in a village. And as I was about to leave, I realized something. You know, I do have fish, and there's a cat right here. What if? I'm just... Okay, never mind. You could stop running away from me, you little muskrat. Yay, we got him. You're coming with me. No clue what your name is. You could comment it down if you want. Unless I name it something really random, like, soiled basket of garage. Yup. Time to look for the spot to live. If I wasn't about to lose viewers to me punching you, I would do it. So as you can see, I spent a good amount of time exploring to make sure I found the perfect spot to live. And then I found two areas that really interested me. One of them was the place we saw earlier next to the mesa biome, and the second one, oh my god, it's amazing. In the middle of the spot, there's an amazing island which would be so cool to build something on, and right next to it, there's this really tall mountain that is so high up. And lastly, there's this giant hole which is way bigger than what's in your mob's pants and would be a perfect spot to build a crate mod mine in. Now, while having difficulty with deciding, I realized something. So I made a compromise. I fell down, okay. So I made a compromise. Basically, I did a little poll on my YouTube channel, you know, the community page. You should look at it if you know, want to be a cool kid. And basically, the poll was like either live on that island or to live on the cool mountain I saw earlier. But then I discovered something. Here, I'll use free camp for this. I found this insane looking mountain right next to the island. It's on top. It has a view of everything. This is the spot. I want to build my house here, and then I want to have like trains being able to bring me up with the crate mod. Oh my god. We're settling down here. And that, everyone, was a lie, because instead of living at the very top, I found a more suitable spot a bit down on the mountain. I know, this is like the millionth time I've changed the spot. But since I knew where to build my house now, I decided to start using some of the crate mod mechanics to make the whole process a bit easier. Our first crate mod thing, the andesite alloy. Yep, okay. Sturdy rocks, exactly, kind of hot. Now we need this depot. How do we, oh, I remember that. We take this funky looking wood over here, and we even funkify it further by doing this. See, I'm that smart. To make a depot, I think it's just this, and this is what basically everything we make is gonna stay on this. Now for our first machine, it's gonna be mechanical press, which basically crushes all the items in it, and we need this for what I want to make. Ta-da! See, I'm that smart. We're getting somewhere. This is all to make iron sheets, by the way, because that is like, it's like iron ore, but different. Next, I created a hand crank to manually power up the farm. We'll plop 5 iron on this, and now we just gotta crank it. And we're done. Okay, iron sheets. Okay, now this is how we make a saw. Let's take this hand crank now. I then proceeded down the mountain to show you guys just how powerful this saw really is, especially in the early game. Just like I showed you before on how we could mine trees with the cool chopping mod, we also have, this is the wrong way. If this hits the bottom of the log, the whole tree breaks, right? But I have an even better idea. I wanted to see what would happen if you connected all the trees together. Would they all break at the same time, or would the whole plan just fail? If we quickly break the bottom of all these trees, next we just connect all these logs to the same tree. Now that most of them are connected, we just plop this at the bottom, take our itty bitty hand crank, and we, please work. Oh my god, I'm smart. Oh, we have wood for days. Now that we have a bigger understanding on how the saw works, I spent the remainder of that night clearing out the land, terraforming a bit, and lastly getting way too distracted from fishing. Come here, boy, come here. No, do not. This is way too hard. Raw pondy. Can you eat this? Yep, okay. Now back to what I was doing. So I have something in mind for the house I want to build, but the thing is, like, it's in a creative world. In other words, I'm gonna use a schematic. Now, if you don't know what a schematic is, it's basically a mod that creates a blueprint of your build, so then you can have an easier time building it in survival. I actually used this before in the video where I built Joe Biden's face to trap my friends, which, I mean, if you guys want to watch it, I won't stop you, you know, I'm just saying. I then took the house I built from the creative world, transferred it to the blueprint, but I won't show it to you guys yet because that's just spoiling it after all. And now that I had it set up, all I needed to do was just gather resources. So we're gonna put a chest right here for now, and this is where we're gonna plop all our stuff. I need to get resources at specific biomes. Do you know where they are? And you're just sitting, of course. Ah! I think I just found a, what's it called? A pirate ship, but like above water. Snow peanuts. Ice maze. What? I'm confused. Whoa. This is a structure. Wait a minute. You feel the vibrations under the ice. What is happening? I'm genuinely so confused. I'm setting my spawn. I feel like I have to. I don't even know what this is. I swear I didn't add any mods with like structures and stuff, but apparently I did. Now, I don't know if you guys will believe me, but I actually had no clue that I added extra structures to the game. Like, I wasn't planning on this or anything, but either way, it was a lot of fun. And after exploring the ship and accidentally starting a raid, I discovered which mod this structure came from. Spinefish? What? Oh, wait, this is all from the Aquamarine mod. Back when I added Aquamarine to the mod pack, I thought it would just add a couple little fish. But I've never been this wrong. What is that? Oh my god, those are some big boys. I genuinely didn't know these were in here. Okay, apparently there's sea monsters. More than a day has passed since the captain's dive. She was wearing the only diving suit we had, so we couldn't help her in the anywhere. What is happening? She had the master key with her as her hopes to rescue the window of the what is happening? This is so confusing. Are those fish guys here? There's too much going on. Hello, you're a funny little fishy. Oh, they jump. What about you? You're like a you just died instantly. This is like a maze. Oh my, what is that? No. Those are some freaky fishies. Oh, you break ice. Oh, you are huge. So after totally not dying to that giant stingray, I realized that this was really fun and unexpected. That eventually made me decide to add more structures to the mod pack so we could continue to go on adventures like this one. Now, while exploring for a mangrove swamp because I need the wood for my house, I kind of just started talking about really random stuff that I felt like keeping in the video. You know, I think I'm gonna do like little like not diaries, but like timestamps kind of. The beating Minecraft on a school computer video just came out. It's currently at like 2,000 views. I'm so happy about that. Thank you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I really did too. Look at, oh my god, it's Mount Everest. It's taller than my penis. Okay, it's been a while since my last cut, but I finally found the mangrove swamp. I'm gonna mine a bunch of these trees and I'll be back when I'm done. So I went a bit overboard. See, instead of grabbing only the mangrove wood, I decided to get all the other materials I needed as well, which was a whole 15 hours. Oh my god. I was actually having a lot of fun with this because I got to go to the nether. This is horrifying. I need warp. Oh, hello. On top of that, actually, I found something that was rejected by the annual mob votes the game has. Okay, as I'm recording this, it's very late at night, but I think I hear something really cool. Hola. You are disgusting. Oh my god, hi. Ooh, honestly, this was a really cool mob to find because it gave me a bundle and an iron pickaxe. I think it was enchanted. I honestly don't remember. And lastly, I got extremely lucky. Over here is a woodland mansion with books in whatever building that is. I'm so grabbing that. So overall, I was finding this world pretty cool so far. But now that I had all the resources I needed, it was finally time to build my new home. I'm so excited to start building. Okay, I'm just there's a lot of reasons why I'm excited to build this house though. Honestly, I just really want this series to go far because I've always wanted to do a modded series like this, but I've never gone around to doing it. If you look back at my first ever videos, you could see that I tried doing a series before, but it just didn't go well. And it honestly kind of sucked because I really like that world, but either way, I'm glad we started a new one, especially since my editing is way better than it was 2 years ago. I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am because I really want to continue it. I just have so many plans for this base in the future. Okay, cut all the sentimental bullshit. I just found out something super cool. So basically, I found out there's this thing in the crate mod called the schematic cannon, and it literally shoots blocks out of it and makes your schematic. I really want to give this a try. Okay, I set it all up, so it should just start exploding all the items out and building the house for me. This is so cool. Okay, editor version of me put a really cool time lapse of the house being built from the cannon. Guys, I finally finished. I was using the schematic cannon at first, but then it just kind of broke, so I just ended up doing most of it on my own. Okay, not most of it, actually. That's a lie. Some of it on my own. Now, without further ado, oh, you can't see it, but wait. Let me use free cam. I love it. I actually love how this turned out. It looks so good. So if we go in also, I love the mangrove, and I love how everything's styled. Okay, look, there's like little storage room here. I'm gonna talk about the storage after. We got a little sitting area. It's kind of funky. Then we got got our kitchen with a cock on the sorry, a cake. Yeah, that makes sense. If we go up here now, we got this little room over here with the stacked books. I just find these little details so good. Yeah, then we got some decorations like a little watch, or not watch, bell thingy. And finally, the bedroom. Okay, this is where the magic happens. In other words, the sex. There's not much detail here, but I kind of just like how this all turned out, you know. Oh, I should put a painting there.
A few moments later.
Okay, I did a little bit more detailing, but that's fine. This was like a crazy first episode, I'm gonna be honest. I find the house looks amazing. We had so many cool adventures. I can't wait to do another episode. This was like really fun, and I hope you guys like the episode as much as I did. And if you guys are also excited to see more of this series, please let me know in the comments. I would greatly love to do it. There's still many things we gotta change in this world, but we're definitely getting there. And I know killing every boss of the train is gonna be really hard, but I know we could do it. Also, if you want, I opened a Discord server for my viewers. If you want to join, it would be really fun because honestly, it's a really cool server. I don't know, it's just really cool to talk to you guys. Anyways, the first problem with this world that I want to fix is this. My storage is horrible. It's more messy than what's in your mom's pants.